Hello, welcome back. Before we get into it, we'd like to mention something extremely important early on. So we got this charming individual to penetrate your hearts.
Everything is so crazy right now, and I have no idea what my future holds, but it would be so cool if you
subscribe, like, and share. It really helps the channel out. So let's shonen jump in. Okay, wow, that was terrible. Anyway, number 5, the origins. One Punch Man started online, moved to manga, then to your screen. Our introduction to One Punch Man was from the manga, but before there was an anime or even a manga, the story actually started as a webcomic. Created by the anonymous mangaka One, the comic launched online in early 2009 and by June of 2012 had over 7 million views. You can read it, we've put a link down in the description below, provided you know Japanese. Like many webcomics, One Punch Man's art started quite subpar but got better over time. Number 4. The inspiration of Saitama's outfit. The iconic simplicity of Saitama's jumpsuit is a tribute to a popular Japanese children's character called Man. The similarities are pretty obvious just from a single glance. Both characters have names that describe the premise of their abilities. One Punch Man is self-explanatory, while Man has a red bean head and gives people bits of his face to eat. It gives head would be a more appropriate phrasing. Number 3. The mystery behind the bold superhero. In true Vaughty fashion, according to the lore, the reason behind his boldness is the extreme daily training that he underwent, causing him to break his limiters and finally go bold. This is from the story's context. However, the mangaka One wanted an ordinary looking superhero because they were tired of seeing flashy and perfectly figured heroes in other mangas. He thought that the coolness of Saitama shouldn't come from his hair that changes color every time he screams, but that the coolness and appeal of a hero should come from whom they are. Finally, a bold, hard and mostly plain looking protagonist was the end result, to ensure that people understand the fact that heroes, among other things, come in all sizes and forms. A look at their other work really hammers this point home. Number 2. The issue with Season 2. Now I'm going to say something. Most of you may not like it or agree, but I feel it has to be said. Season 2 was better than we deserved. Now, before you go crazy in the comment section, hear us out. It's been a while now since the second season has been out, and without a doubt its animation is mediocre when compared to the first season. But here's the thing. An average anime episode takes 2 to 3 months to animate completely. Yes, a single episode. Now, jcstaff on season 2 had 6 months to produce 12 episodes. 6 months! Now, doing big brain calculations, that means about half a month per episode. To make it more clear, we put it into hours. Roughly, that's from 2,160 hours to work on a single episode down to 360 hours per episode. That's over 80% less time. 80%! Now take into consideration the long, arduous animating process. Starts with a couple of thousand drawings per episode, quality checks for each and every one of those, then sent to another group for cleaned up drawings, then scanned in for the lighting, line works, compositing, value control and a million other tiny things my untrained tongue can't pronounce. Now, in an industry where animators push themselves to the extent of hospitalization and even death to meet a deadline, the fact that we got scenes as good as this, to me, is a clear sign of the dedication put in by the people behind it, and for that, they'll always have my respect. In conclusion, certainly there were issues with the season, but they were not without cause. At least you guys got a second season. Number 1. Fast and Furious director on the reins. Justin Lin, the director behind half of the Fast and Furious movies, is in talks to direct a live-action adaptation of One Punch Man for Sony. The news comes after Lin's high-profile departure from Universal's Fast 10. He's set to direct One Punch Man for Sony Pictures. Scott Rosenberg and Jeff Pinker, who teamed up on Jumanji: The Next Level and Venom, are set to write the live-action film adaptation of the worldwide hit manga series. This is only made possible because Sony Pictures acquired the film rights from Shueisha. That's it for this video guys, hope you enjoyed it, like and subscribe for more content coming your way.